Hi everyone. Sorry that I got started late. I was getting some work done in my yard. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I know there's only one person here, but y'all can catch the replay. So I don't know about you all, but driving to work is the most stressful time of my day. Um, I take the toll road, but even with the toll road, it's going to take me at least 45 minutes to get there. If I didn't take the toll road, it would take me maybe an hour. Um, And then, there are things that are unpredictable, right? There could be some type of delay. I live by a state fair, so they routinely block the roads without telling anybody. So, um, people say that you can just leave early and whatever. At the end of the day, there are so many hours in a day, right? So there are some people who will leave 2 hours early and sit in a parking lot for a whole hour. I don't have time for that, right? I think it's unreasonable to expect people to do that. And, you know, punching into a clock is just a routine, right? Once you get to work, then you can kind of relax because you made it on time. But just getting there is extremely stressful. Um, so I know people say that overpopulation is a myth. I don't think that it is a myth, and the proof of that is the fact that there's so many cars on a road. Um, if there were few people on the road, then maybe this wouldn't be an issue. But when people are crowded in these large cities, then that's going to be a problem. It's congested traffic. But then we also have the issue of people texting, not paying attention. If there's an accident on the other side of the road, they're driving slow because they're being nosy, right? Um, the light turns green, they don't even move. They're texting, they're distracted, and one little thing like that can derail your entire commute. So now you get to work and you've dealt with all this bullshit and you're so pissed off because of all of the dumb drivers on the road. And then they're asking you, "Oh, how are you doing?" Everybody smile. It's like I'm so annoyed from the damn commute. Um, no, I'm already in a, and then it's just once I get settled into work, then I can calm down. But when I first get there, I'm usually in a shitty mood just because of the damn commute. I wish we could get four day work schedules. Even I wouldn't even mind doing that if it was if I had to do longer hours. I would do 12 hours, and I do that anyway. But a lot of times I work in like 6 days a week. I mean, if I can work at night or have a flexible schedule, that's fine. But during rush hour, it's extremely stressful. Um, Again, people will try to blame you and say that you should just leave early, but who has time for that? This whole this corporate wage slave system is bullshit. So, um, I'm going to review this video of this woman who got pulled over, and she was upset. And the person who did this original video, it's like these sadistic status, and I'm calling them SS officers, right? Sadistic status. They're agents of the state, they're enemies of their own people, not realizing that by siding with the state, they're actually oppressing themselves. But yeah, these sadistic status, they always there's so many videos on there. I don't even have time to review all of them, but they always blame the person. Let's go ahead and get started.
On August 23, 2023, an officer observed a vehicle going 64 in a 35-mile-per-hour zone. The
Gosh, I got so distracted. I wanted to show y'all a video of a police officer who was driving. I believe he was driving like 72 in a 35 zone, and it wasn't even an emergency. So they hold us to a higher standard. They don't even follow their own damn laws.
vehicle had been weaving through traffic and using the painted median to pass other drivers.
Get back in the car! Yes, you! Because you're not doing what you're told to do! Close the door! Close the door! Close the door.
Oh my God.
Because you just ran from me, that's why.
No, I didn't run from you. I need
Well,
to
you
go
didn't stop
inside.
when
Now, they don't understand because they're they're on their own time. They're getting paid. She's trying to get to work. That is her primary concern. So you're trying to serve two masters. Who do I serve? Do I serve the government master or do I serve my corporate master? She's worried about losing her job, right? They don't give a fuck about that. Um, if you're going to choose which master you give priority to, it would be the corporate master because The corporate master is actually paying your bills. The fucking government pigs are not doing shit for you, so fuck them.
I told you stop.
I'm gonna lose my job, please. I need to go and clock in. Please.
No.
No.
You're being lawfully detained right now.
Yeah, we're stopped. She just thinks she needs to go to work instead of stopping for me.
No, I was trying to get out of the road. You were parked behind me and you turned your lights on in the middle of the damn road, so I turned here and came and parked.
Driver's
Don't you dare
license,
try to
please.
pull that.
Right. They want you to stop immediately, even if it's in an inconvenient location where you're going to be blocking traffic, if it's not a safe place. So if you don't, because I do this, if I get pulled over, I'm going to drive a little bit further up to where I'm out of the way. I'm not going to just stop immediately, right in the middle of traffic. Like, that's fucking ridiculous. And I'm not stopping on some damn back road somewhere where you can fucking shoot me in the back of the head either. So yeah, I'm going to wait. I'm going to go to a safe location. I'm going to go to a gas station or somewhere where there are a bunch of witnesses, because I don't fucking trust these pigs.
Driver's license,
Don't you
please.
dare try to pull that. I don't even want to deal with you.
Why did you not stop back there when we got off the road? Ma'am, give me the driver's license now. Get out of the car. 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 You are under. You are under arrest. You are under arrest.
Do not grab on me like that.
Get out of the car.
You do not have the right to
Face
grab
the car.
on me like that.
Y'all see this shit? I mean, these are grown ass men pulling on a woman, but because they're government actors, this is supposed to be justified. When is it justified for men to manhandle women like this shit? This is bullshit.
I'm not
Face the car. Yeah.
Are you serious right now? You know what?
Put your hand on your back. Put your hand.
No,
Right,
you
stop
know-
resisting. Stop.
Make sure you say that shit loud enough for your damn body cam so that when you shoot her, you say, oh, stop resisting. This woman isn't fucking resisting.
Stop.
I am not resisting arrest.
Stop. Yes, you are.
No, I am not.
You're still bracing and tensing. Stop.
You're fucking grabbing on me, you fucking criminals. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Do not twist my hand like that. I'm telling you.
So because you're tensing up because they're fucking tugging on you and the shit probably fucking hurts, that's resisting? I mean, what the fuck?
Do not fucking twist my hand like that. You're really gonna have me.
Stop.
What are you talking about?
You're twisting my
Nope,
arm.
nobody's twisting anything.
Yes, you are.
My camera is pointed right at the handcuffs right now.
That is
Clear to see what's happening.
Why are you
Relax.
pushing me?
Relax. Relax.
You're gonna take me to jail.
How are you supposed to relax when some fucking pigs are manhandling you? Like, fuck you. I don't think that's a lawful order. I'm not going to relax. I don't enjoy this. I think even resisting is a bullshit charge, because under natural law, if somebody's trying to commit an act of violence against me, an unprovoked act of violence at that, I have a right under natural law to resist. It's your job to fucking subdue me, but you think I'm supposed to just roll over and fucking accept my fucking oppression? Fuck that shit. I think that these resisting arrest charges are fucking bullshit. I think that they should be unconstitutional. I think you have an alienable right under natural law to fucking resist. You're supposed to resist.
You're
Dang, 12.
And I know somebody's gonna come in my comment section saying later, but if you were to try to catch a dog or any animal, they would fucking resist. Nobody's just gonna fucking just roll over and fucking accept that shit. Why are human beings held to a completely different standard? Why doesn't natural law apply to us as well?
Gotcha.
No, they still wouldn't allow her to call her supervisor. I told y'all when I had my car accident, what was that, 2 years ago? I wasn't even under arrest. It was nothing going on. They were there to try to so-called help me, right? And I'm trying to call my boss to let him know that I'm going to be late for work, and they didn't even want to let me. I'm like, I'm not under arrest. What do you mean I can't call my, like? They wanted me to give them my undivided attention. They don't give a fuck about whether you lose your job. They don't give a fuck about your livelihood. They don't give a fuck about you. They just want you to fucking obey them like a fucking slave. This is some slave bullshit. This is the reason why we need to I'm sorry for those of you who want cash reparations. I want fucking sovereignty. This is bullshit. This is a routine thing for a lot of people. You're getting harassed by the police. This is fucking hell. I mean, it makes people fucking miserable. Um, no, what they're saying is that she resisted because she didn't pull over right away. Um, so that's the crime. That's the reason that she's being arrested. It's not for anything else. So I mean, they already told her why she's under arrest for so-called resisting.
10:15 resisting.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I was not resisting arrest. Are you serious? I'm gonna call my supervisor so I can let her know that I'm out here.
Why is he fucking playing with her hair? Like, this because you're a fucking cop, you get to fucking molest somebody? This is fucking inappropriate. And they're going to get away with it because they're protected with fucking qualified immunity. Playing with her fucking hair has nothing to do with her fucking arrest. The whole purpose of the arrest is to restrain her while you're conducting your investigation. You don't get to fucking play with her hair. What the fuck?
And we said no.
You don't have that authority, sir. I was not under arrest. You don't have the right to tell me that I was not under arrest. I know my rights. I know my rights. So you
Your
don't
right
have the
right now
right
is
to
to
say
face the
that I
court.
cannot call someone. You do not have that right.
Dang, it's called. We need a cruiser, please.
You do not have that right.
Well, I do.
The government doesn't have rights, and I know a lot of people get this shit wrong. They talk about states' rights. States don't have rights. Only human beings have rights. States have duties and obligations. To the extent that they are enforcing the law, they have a duty, but they don't have rights. That's fucking bullshit. I'm so tired of people saying that states' rights bullshit. That is not what the 10th Amendment says.
You do not.
Because you had not cooperated with me from the
Sir,
beginning.
you put your lights on back there. I turned into
that's the
here so I
point.
can get out of the road. So what, you wanted me to let you pull me over and I'm supposed to get out in the middle of a busy road? That makes no sense. I turned right in here and parked. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about why you didn't stop back
I
there
didn't
when
see
you got
you
the road.
stop until we got right here at the turning.
Whoa. No. That's not what you just said. You just said you saw my lights in the middle of the road.
Right
and
there
you
in the
didn't
middle
feel
of the
steady.
road when I was at the turning thing. That's when I first originally seen you. I swear to God.
Because she's confused about which master she's supposed to obey. Does she obey her corporate master or her government master? Now, corporations are creations of the state. So I would say that when you are in furtherance of your employment or you're acting in scope of your employment, it's in the scope of your enslavement. It's the government that enslaved you in the fucking first place because you don't even have the right to die and you have to fucking pay taxes. So it's within the scope of her fucking enslavement. That should be her fucking defense.
I would never run from the police. I have no reason
You
to run
rolled down your window and looked at me.
because I said, can I turn into here? I'm late for work. That's what I was trying to tell you.
And I said, don't. I said, stop.
I didn't hear you say stop. I turned
If you
into the
had
damn
stopped
thing.
and we could have talked about it, maybe we wouldn't be here right now. But no matter
She doesn't want to fucking talk to you. She wants to fucking clock in.
what, you got to stop.
I was gonna stop. I was getting out of the road. I've been pulled over before. They've never had an issue with me pulling out of the middle of the street. They've never had an issue with that.
We're a block away
They've
from
never
where
had. You're a liar. You're a liar. I'm done talking with you because you're fucking lying.
Third,
You're a
5th
fucking
Street,
liar.
4th
Didn't I
Street.
just say I'm done talking to you? Shut the fuck up.
You're the one still
I'm done
talking.
to you. I'm done talking to you. Don't pull on me.
Exactly. Exactly. The parents are our first enslavers. This is, I mean, I'm not sure why they don't realize this because they always think that they're the victim. Even when their children get gunned down by the fucking pigs, they want to, woe is me. Okay, no, you're not the victim. Your fucking child is the victim. You're the one who put them in this bullshit system. You're the one who refused to do anything to fight against their oppression, and you put them in this shit. And even for her, right? She said that this is her first time getting arrested. And I feel sorry for her. I absolutely do. But at the same time, she's not the first one. When this bullshit is happening to other people, nobody gives a fuck. And then when it fucking happens to you, there's nobody around to fucking come to your aid. So if you don't come to other people's aid, nobody's going to come to your fucking aid. This is fucking. I don't understand how people don't think about this shit. They think they're free. That somebody can just fucking pull you over with a fucking gun on their hip, fucking manhandle you, fucking cause you to lose your job, and then take your money, and then there's nothing you can do about it. Now she's under arrest, but just because you're under arrest, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to jail. Um, If it's a capious arrest, then what they're going to do is take you before a magistrate to for a probable cause determination and have you charged, and then it's basically a arrest and release. Um, so if she's not going to actually be incarcerated, she's not entitled to an attorney. So she can't fucking defend herself. She's going to be fucked over. And even for someone like me who can defend myself, it's the labor of researching all these fucking cases, and then they don't even fucking read the shit. You come in court that they're unprepared, they didn't read the shit, and then they're wasting your fucking time telling you to come back because now they decide to read it because it's like, no, you should have read the shit when I fucking filed it. You fucking piece of shit, you unprepared asshole. Get the fuck out of my face.
Don't pull
I
away.
told you, don't ever pull on me. You don't have that right. Don't pull on me.
Stand up straight.
Don't pull on me. Don't tell me how to stand. You don't
If you're
control me.
gonna
You're
pull
a cop.
away-
You're a cop that I pay. You're a cop that I pay. So
That's the problem. You're paying your fucking oppressors. When are you going to stop putting up with this bullshit?
chill out.
Okay.
Now you're pissing me off.
Do you have your ID somewhere?
I'm done talking. Call the, if you're gonna take me to jail, take me to jail. I'm done talking.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine then.
Is
So
your
don't worry
driver's
about that.
license in your purse?
Do not touch my belongings.
Is your driver's license in your purse?
You do not have the right to touch my
You are under arrest at this point. We
You
have the
don't
right
have
to
the
search your
right
car, incident to
touch my
arrest.
belongings.
Plus, we got to ID you.
I wish they would stop using the word right. You don't have the right to search her um vehicle. You have the authority to do it. You're acting under so-called lawful authority, even though that's man-made law, so it's bullshit. It's not God's law, it's not natural law. You can fucking violate her because tyranny of the majority said it. This is why democracy is bullshit. A majority of people support this oppression, and then she's going to be a victim of it. And even if she were to request a jury trial, those jurors are not going to be in her side. They're going to look at her as some angry I don't know, government hater or police hater. They're going to fucking throw the book at her. Um, I used to think that a jury trial would actually vindicate you. No, the jurors are worse. I'm trying to tell you, the American people are their own worst enemy. How do you not see this? If anybody was on a jury, they would wish to have, if anybody requested a criminal trial, speeding ticket, whatever it is, you would want me on your fucking jury because I'm going to fucking side with you. I'm not even going to lie about that shit. I don't give a shit what you fucking did unless you harmed somebody. If it's a victimless crime, I'm not going to I'm going to find you innocent. So I'm going to acquit you. I'm not going to convict you. So I will never get picked on a fucking jury.
I have the right
Are
to
you
touch
going
my
to
belongings.
provide your
You
identification?
do not have the right to touch my
Don't
belongings.
pull away.
I'm not
He's over there working. Don't get towards him. Get away from him. I don't want you by him.
Don't pull me on him.
Then
His
walk.
hands over here by my purse.
Walk.
I do not trust you guys. You guys are armed
Walk.
and you may try
Walk, slave. Walk, slave. I'm gonna crack the fucking whip.
to put some drugs in my purse. Do not grab on me. Didn't I
Face
just say
the
that?
car.
Didn't I just say that? Follow
And I wonder how many people are standing by watching this shit and nobody's actually going to say anything in her defense. Gosh, I'm eventually going to get to Emma Goldman. She was talking about tyranny of the majority, how the majority has always sided with oppression. They basically they're sadistic status. It's like when people were being lynched, they would sit around taking pictures of the shit, getting some kind of sick pleasure out of it. People enjoy this shit. If you watch the original video, they're all in the comment section taking pleasure of that's all these videos do. They talk about how this is so much fun watching this person being oppressed.
directions. You want me to follow directions?
I do
I'm
not
gonna
follow your directions.
Yes, you do. Yes, you
You
do. I
follow
don't follow your
mine.
directions.
That is why you are under
I don't
arrest right
follow your
now.
direction.
Yes, you have to follow their directions because you're a fucking slave. They don't serve you. You fucking serve them.
This is ridiculous. I'm gonna lose my
Don't. What are you doing? Then tell me so we can talk about things and move on.
You don't want to talk about anything. You want to arrest people. That's
Well, you
what
are
you
under
want to do. That's all you care to do is arrest. Pathetic. You're pathetic. All these people out here needing help, and this is what you guys are doing with your time.
Is your license valid? I'm asking you a question.
In front of my jaw. In front of my jaw.
Well, if you'd stopped on 4th Street, we would be
Yeah, and don't assume that just because you have a black person on the jury that they're going to come to your aid. No, they're going to side with the system. It really isn't just about race. It's about statism. These people will choose the government over their own fucking children. These people are fucking pathetic.
Cool, ain't he? Like, you people are insane. You people are insane. You people are insane.
No, I mean they are we're the one, not we, but y'all, whoever, the American people are the ones who are fucking insane because they're paying for their own fucking oppression and they're not doing shit about it. They support this bullshit. I know when you see the government oppressing people, um, your natural instinct is to blame the government, but no, they're doing this shit with the consent of the majority. It is based on manufactured consent, but it is still consent nevertheless. The American people support this shit. That's the reason why it goes on.
Valid 5429. Which making the cruiser.
You know how traumatizing and humiliating this is to be arrested in front of her job, and then she has to go in and explain this shit. She probably lost her fucking job over this shit. Um, it doesn't matter. I mean, again, she's not even going to be appointed an attorney. And they're protected with qualified immunity. So even if they dismiss the charges and they fucking ruin her life, they don't have to suffer any consequences for this.
All right, we're gonna take a walk over this prison.
Right over here, officer. This way.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, if you get a black police officer, they're just as bad. I mean, at the end of the day, what is the expression? Absolute authority corrupts absolutely. So, um, once you give them a fucking gun and a badge, they think they're a fucking gang. That's what it is. The police officers are a fucking gang. And they fucking hate so-called sovereign citizens because they don't respect their authority. It's not just about brute force. They want you to mentally accept their authority. They want you to see them as a legitimate authority over your life. That's why there's so much propaganda being put into indoctrinating people into accepting the government as their fucking slave masters. They teach you this shit from a very young age. And the court, I mean, there's more propaganda towards the courts, but even the police officer, you're supposed to see them as your protectors, even though they're your fucking oppressors. Um, I don't. Okay. When it comes to race, I will say that most black people do not see police officers as their protectors, but they're not even protecting the white majority. They're oppressing them too. Yeah. I need to start doing more videos showing them oppressing white people because the police are not anybody's friend.
You close up my stuff.
We'll take care of your property.
We will. I need you to
We'll
walk.
take care of your property. Come on.
I need my purse and I need my
It'll go with you. It'll go with you. It's not a worries.
Yeah, pat it down, but not
Understood.
search. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn the air on a little bit.
Why am I being arrested though?
Okay, so I am a nationalist. I'm not a statist, and that's one of the things people think that if you're an anarchist that you don't believe in laws. No, I believe in legitimate laws based on limited government, based on my consent. I don't believe in statism. So if it was a local thing that I had, some participation in, that'd be one thing. But a state and these unaccountable elected officials who never sought my consent, no, that's illegitimate. The only basis for that authority is physical force, which is what they're showing right here. Because um, it's just brute force. They're just pushing her around with their fucking guns on their hips. I don't understand. If anybody else were to just bully somebody else around with a fucking gun on their hip, you would see them as a fucking oppressor. But because it's the government, people think it's perfectly fine.
I'll let him explain that to you. I don't know.
Because I was not resisting arrest.
Let him explain that to you.
This is crazy now. Like, this is just too much. This is just too much.
This is fucking kidnapping.
She wants to know why for, I already told her for, I'll go to
Obstruction.
Scott.
Obstruction.
Like, you guys are supposed to be here to protect us, sir, but none of you guys even care about the truth.
Well,
Y'all just come and y'all just,
he's
it's like y'all are gang members that just support.
They are gang members, and it's not until it actually happens to you that you wake the fuck up. And a lot of people, even if they watch after they watch this, they're still not going to fucking care. They're not going to do shit. And then when something happens to them, they think that somebody's supposed to rally around them. Even when people lose their fucking children to the fucking state, now they want to have a fucking epiphany. No, you should have woke the fuck up a long time ago.
That you were being arrested for obstruction.
See, now he's a liar. He's a liar. Now he wants.
So you asked me why.
He's a
That's
liar.
the reason.
He's a
Okay?
liar. But I need to get out here and talk to somebody because it's not fair. This is not right. Can I talk to someone? A supervisor or something? Can I talk to someone?
Ma'am, you said you want to talk to a supervisor?
Well, the thing about that is when I don't know how much I can say on YouTube, but y'all, I'm just going to, throw the hint and maybe y'all can connect the dots. But when certain people attack America and when they attack civilians, they don't see the civilians as being innocent bystanders because they do realize that in a democratic system, the people are supposed to be sovereign. So whatever atrocities that are going on abroad, it's with the consent of the fucking American people. So there really are no innocent civilians in a democratic society. Whatever the fucking government does, it really does fall on the people. Whatever is going on in fucking Gaza or wherever else, that falls on the fucking American people.
Yes, because I don't know why I'm being arrested. I was not fleeing. When I originally seen his lights, I was right here. In the middle of the turning thing. So I turned in here. Mm-hmm. So I rode out my window and I said, follow me here. I'm going to turn out of the road. He came and then I just tried to explain to him, like, I'm super late on my last track at work. If I don't clock in on time, I'm going to be fired. That's what I was doing. I don't care about the ticket. You can give me the ticket. Just please let me clock in because, like, y'all don't even understand.
You see this? She's more afraid of her fucking corporate slave master over the fucking government. Because again, her corporate slave master pays her fucking bills. These fucking pigs don't do shit for her. So who are you supposed to obey? Right? At the end of the day, corporations are creations of the state. So obeying your fucking corporate slave master is really obeying the state. It's within the scope of her fucking enslavement. That should be her fucking legal. That's my legal defense. I'm still waiting to see what they're going to fucking say to this shit, but I don't have the right to opt out. I didn't consent to any of these fucking unjust laws. I didn't consent to being born. These laws are fucking illegitimate. And the only reason that I even have to drop the work, right, is because I don't even have the right to opt out. So fuck you. This is all your fucking fault. This is within the scope of my fucking enslavement.
I'm just trying to call my manager and tell her, like, I'm here, I'm outside, like, you're resisting. It's like, it's just not fair. Y'all just gang up on us. Nobody listens. Nobody likes the truth. And it's like, I've never been arrested. Like, I'm no criminal. Like,
Right, she's never been arrested, and until it happened to you, don't realize that shit. Now, what people will say in the comment section, oh, don't argue with the police officers. This wait till you get to court. She doesn't get the right to a fucking appointed attorney. And then when I file my fucking motions, they don't even fucking read this shit. I'm spending all this time researching cases and shit, and they just fucking deny it without fucking reading it. It's like, why did I do all this fucking work? And then you fucking file an appellate brief. That shit fucking takes forever. You don't get compensation for that shit. And they do the same thing. They just fucking file some bullshit, make up some fucking lies, some bullshit that's not even on a record. And they're just, it's like they roll over for the prosecutor. It's not a fair system. I think if you're a pro se defendant, they have even more contempt for you. But I'm not sure that you would even get a fair deal if you were represented by an attorney. But again, And I'm going to be doing more content about this, about the cost of attorneys. In my state, I just submitted some documentation, right? The the median hourly rate in my state is $291 an hour. If you're supposed to have access to an attorney, right, for your defense, for regardless of whether it's a felony or a misdemeanor, it still is a criminal case. You have a right to an attorney, but they have given themselves a self-serving monopoly, and then they have refused to effectively regulate attorney's fees. So you don't have access to attorneys because that's people can say that I'm bitter because I fucking failed the bar. That's not even the point. This is a self-serving monopoly. The bar exam is bullshit. It has absolutely nothing to do with competency. This is all about restricting access to legal services. They don't want that. That is supposed to be the what is it called? It's like a screening, right, of who has access to justice. Only the wealthy are going to have access to this. It's rigged. None of this shit is by accident. They designed this shit on purpose. That's why attorneys' fees are so expensive. By eliminating competition, they can charge as much as they fucking want.
Everything is legit. I have no reason not to. You know what I'm saying? But I just can't lose my job.
I respect all
Well,
that.
I can't
Well,
go to jail.
You have to respect that when the officer.
Yeah, hopefully you have my email, but yeah, I'm still using the anti-natalist channel, that email account, even though I changed the name of the channel.
Is giving you instructions, you have to follow. Let me finish. You have to follow his instructions. So when he's telling you pull over, when he's telling you get back in your car, when he's telling you give me your license, you have to do all of those things.
First of all, I was in handcuffs. They didn't ask me for a license. I was in handcuffs.
Okay. I'm giving you examples of things that.
This is just whatever. It just sounds like you're on their side anyways, and then you guys are just ready to take me to jail. It's real criminals out here.
Okay.
This is insane. This is
They're not taking her to jail. I don't believe so. I think they're taking her before a magistrate.
insane. Now I'm gonna lose my job. Like I cannot go to jail.
You lose your fucking job, and then this is the thing. They always tell you to pull yourself up by your bootstraps while they have their fucking feet on your neck. It's like she loses her fucking job. What are they going to do to help you? It's like they want to play this paternal role of you have to obey. What did I say before? Rights without duties make anarchy. Duties with, or let me make sure I get this right. Rights without duties make anarchy. Duties without rights make slavery. So they're pretending that they have rights, that the state has rights, but they don't have any duties to you, and you can't sue them because they're protected with immunity. So how is that not fucking slavery?
I need to go in here and go to work. I was not resistant arrest or whatever he's trying to say, obstruction, whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
That was not the the thing. Now being like out here like I'm some type of killer. Look how y'all all y'all out here, all of these out here in front of my job. Like that's insane, man. Y'all don't even think about that.
Okay.
Cause y'all the real thugs and criminals. Shit is insane.
Okay. Good luck to you, man.
Of course.
They don't give a fuck about anything she's saying.
Well, if I'm gonna go to jail, take me to jail now so I can go. Cause, bro, I'm finna get so pissed off. I'm finna get so pissed off. Stop ravaging through my shit.
They don't care. You're a fucking slave. They can do whatever they want.
You do not have the right to ravage through my stuff.
I don't know, some attorney or some fucking. I have a fucking government spy, and I'm pretty sure I know who it is. I told y'all I didn't want to show my face for a long time because I have a lot of government enemies, and I'm not being paranoid about this. Things that I said on social media have shown up in court because they were fucking spying on me. So I didn't really want to show my face, but I'm thinking that have been identified. So now I'm going to have to be careful about the shit that I say. Um, what was I about to say? So technically, the whoever the fucking spy is probably going to say, well, under the law, police are allowed to search the vehicle incident to an arrest. I fucking know that shit. Just because the fucking Supreme Court said that shit doesn't make it fucking right.
Swear to God, I'm gonna snap. I am about to snap. Like, you guys do not have the right to ram into my shit. They do not have the right to.
Okay, so it has to be. They can search your vehicle if it's incident to a lawful arrest. So that's a determination that has to be made later. But even if it's later determined that the arrest was unlawful, there's still not going to be any consequences. They still violated her right to privacy. They still, potentially damaged her shit, and they don't have to suffer any fucking consequences for it.
Ramage through my stuff. They are to get out of my car now.
Under arrest.
I'm not under arrest. Y'all under arrest. I'm not under arrest.
16, bro.
Yeah, how can I take this to trial?
Yes, please.
Yeah, matter of fact, I called somebody out here because I want to challenge that officer. I'm going to challenge all y'all, actually.
Nothing's going to happen.
And not that fake
Good luck with that
security
shit.
guard that was on the scene, not his fake ass. Well, like he wanted to be a supervisor because I want to challenge all y'all. Because obstructing, can you explain what obstructing is?
Now, when this bullshit happens to you, I guarantee you're going to support sovereignty. You know how humiliating this is? She loses her fucking job. I guarantee if I contacted this woman and asked her would she support sovereignty over some fucking cash reparations, this woman would be on board. It's not until it fucking happens to you that you realize that you're a fucking slave.
Because that's your job. I need to call somebody. I need to call my mom so she can call my lawyer. I need to call her right now. Can you call her? I need to call her. I need to call her.
All right, y'all. So that's the end of the video. Thank y'all for sticking around. I've been so busy trying to fight this damn ticket. It's just so ridiculous. I want to do more content, but I will be doing another one soon. I'm just not sure exactly when, but I appreciate y'all for stopping by.